didn't take long now, did it? Anyway, curse! And welcome back everyone to our Disney Plus live reaction of the Ghost and Molly McGee, titled
Aqua Teen Hunger Ghost.
Yeah, that wasn't a long time between hiatuses, was it? Ugh. Figures. Here, stupid me thought that they wouldn't come back till fall, but nope, they just had to take a month's rest and, rejuvenate, I guess. Apparently they had this whole other batch of episodes ready to go, which format-wise was kind of weird, since you think that they would have ended off either at Frightmare or the episode before it, before resuming the rest of the episodes, but who might have questioned the schedule?
From what I've noticed lately, this seems to be a trend of Disney shows showing 8 episodes to start with and then going on hiatus until the next part of the season.
Yeah, I'd said before how Molly tends to have a rather weird hiatus schedule, so I guess this isn't within the norm and should have been expected, but oh well. So you'll get to see more of our old apartment for a while before, like I said, we move to our new place. And hopefully we'll get it all done before then, but who can say? But anyway, we're going to resume the rest of the season with today's episode.
All Shark, No Bite, and Nin-Dependance.
So I guess we're going to have a Grandma Nin focused episode.
Sounds like it.
I would like to see one actually focused on her, because usually when we see her, it's in correlation to one of the other family members, not really focused on her per se. So I am interested to see what they do with that, because she is a funny character.
Oh yeah.
She's your typical, overbearing grandma, whatever, but she's still pretty cool. So with that being said, let's get started on the rest of the season, I presume, and see what happens when Nin presumably gets her very own episode. And play. Shark 5, the Reckoning.
It's ate dinner.
There's a veggie tray in the fridge if they need reinforcements.
The Chens are on standby just in case of emergency.
Oh, Dad, chill. You're gonna be gone, what, 3 hours?
Yeah, go enjoy your date night, you crazy kids.
You two tend to get into shenanigans when you're on your own.
Shenanigans.
Oh boy.
It's not gonna happen. Again, we're just gonna have a relaxing evening at home.
Because I bought this expensive kit online and have been saving it for a spa night. So,
Ooh, nice.
go, out you two. Shoot, the sooner you're gone, the sooner we can break out my new jade roller. So cold, so refreshing.
I was wondering if those things work.
They're in the car. We have ignition.
And they're away. Tonight, we are watching
jeez.
the most terrifying horror movie ever made, Fins of Fear. If you see
Yay.
Finn,
It's a shitty shark movie.
It's about a petty, vindictive ghost shark who continues his killing spree from beyond the grave.
That actually does exist.
oh, but never anything like this. It's rated T for traumatizing.
Relaxing evening.
Mom and Dad are gone. We gotta seize this rare opportunity.
Whoa, physical media? You heard of this new thing out called streaming?
Too risky. They can track our viewing history. We gotta
Yep.
keep this watch.
Also, they could take it down in a moment's notice, so...
Plus, they probably wouldn't even carry something that obscure.
Ho ho ho.
But I'm watching with the face mask on and no one can stop me.
Is that a hamster? Fins of Fear. Makes Jaws look like a turd.
But I'll not go down without a fight. So
Boo.
That was a lot.
Why does a ghost shark feel so much scarier than a regular shark?
Because Ghost Shark doesn't play by normal shark rules.
Yeah.
It can appear anywhere, anytime, even on land.
Yep. Or in your bathtub.
Ghost
Like what
Shark
happened in
fight.
one of the shark movies.
You know.
Hello, chairman of the ghost world here. I'm pretty sure if there were a ghost shark, I would have heard of it before. I'll prove it to you.
Unless one of them came out of the flow.
AKA what?
It-
Ghost shark, I summon ye. Reveal yourself, and our house shall be your seat.
Oh, this is totally a smart idea.
Why would you do that?
See ghost shark? No.
Well, I guess that proves it.
Also, if there could be other ghost animals, yeah, like
Did it.
if there could be ghost bears and ghost birds, there's definitely ghost sharks. Mm.
Yeah, the ghost shark. You guys, you don't think that has anything to do with me, do you?
Yes, Scratch! You summoned him with your chairman powers!
I didn't do anything with
Freaking
that.
idiot.
I was just doing a
bit. Can't you unsummon it?
Unsummon him? I like to rhyme when I use my chairman powers, okay? There's no way I can think of a word.
This is the same guy who got himself cursed to a human.
We're gonna need a boat. All right, as long as you're my crew, you needn't worry about things that lurks beneath.
Scratch, I love you, but can you please stop talking like a grizzled old sea captain?
Yeah, it's freaking me out more.
Nar.
So you're not that good at it?
Mutiny! Who's agreeing with the both of ye?
Sea captain is not amused.
Okay.
It's not talking like Pirate Day yet.
Ghost shark off the port side.
What's my port?
Well, port is very simple, you see. Port is the same number of letters as left. Or also you can think about it, because port, to, ends with a T, so does left. So what Daryl was saying was it's off the left.
As long as we're in the boat, we're safe. Right, Scratch?
Unless the shark can get us in the boat.
I mean, it's a ghost. He could technically touch anything.
Now he's looking at me.
Ah! It's Bruce back for revenge.
Keep it my kitty net, my signature look. You two just had to watch a scary movie, and now we're all gonna get eaten alive. Oh, upstairs! Ghost sharks can't swim upstairs!
Really
What?
not gonna help paddle at all, huh?
I'm captaining. We're gonna get ships! Ghost 24 women and children!
Good.
You can't get us all the way up here now, can ya?
Why can't he?
Face, you oversized goldfish!
That's a weird rule.
We're safe! Remember when that fisherman called the ghost shark names?
It only made the ghost shark 10 times madder.
So, it's not like it can swim upstairs. Oh no! What if it can swim upstairs?
Yeah.
You know, Scratch, you used your chairman powers to summon it. Why can't you just use them to make him go away?
I just said this is the same ghost that got himself cursed to a human and couldn't undo it. Sea shanty, yes. Now a bunch of YouTubers are gonna sing a cover of this.
I think that was a TikTok challenge.
True.
Yeah.
Made it to YouTube. Early in the morning. I will stop applying physics to a ghost shark. They can go wherever they want. Actually, this is like that board game with the shark attack. This shark eats like a maniac.
I'll never forget you, Mr. Whiskers.
What's slowing him down?
Twinkle Spot, I'll never forgive myself for this. I'll never forgive you either.
Aww.
The ghost shark's gotta be full.
Twinkle Spot, you're okay. I forgive you, but I will never forget. As soon as you said Ghost Shark was full, it tossed back Twinkle Spot. Are you controlling Ghost Shark?
Yeah, because I control Ghost Shark. Cuckoo!
Oh, my corn scratch.
You summoned him.
Ghost Shark with your chairman powers. You created him.
Are you shitting me?
He can't climb ladders, right?
I don't think we can rule it out.
Try saying the shark does something else, Scratch.
Okay, maybe the Ghost Shark wants to do some flips.
Bits.
Ooh, maybe it does the tango.
This.
Maybe the Ghost Shark is a really sweet ectoplasmic sea buddy who doesn't want to eat us.
Aww.
Aww.
Look how cute.
Air-reducing beast.
Chibi shark.
Do 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 do.
Chibi shark.
Do 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 do
I
do.
can't believe how worked up we all got. Sharks have been misrepresented in media for the last half a century.
Yeah.
In reality, they're an important and valued member of the ocean ecosystem.
Who are you talking to?
Not paint them as some all-powerful villain.
Who are you talking to?
Oh, you know, the people.
Okay. Woo. Anyway, I've got the perfect idea for what we should do for the rest of the night.
Yeah.
There we go.
Feels relaxing.
Kids, we're home. How'd it go?
Great.
No tears. Everyone's in one piece. Good job.
Didn't the shark mess up a bunch of stuff?
Are we not gonna ask about the ghost shark?
Nope.
Just keep walking. Just keep walking. Pretend this is normal.
Ghost elephant in the room.
Yeah. So I guess Scratch is a pet shark now? Hey, I'm not complaining. I like sharks. That was stupid, though. You mean to tell me he conjured this ghost shark and has been subconsciously controlling it this whole time? Like, I guess it's part of his chairman powers, but still, what the heck? Oh, can ghost sharks go upstairs? No, definitely not. See, I told you. But wait, what if they can? Also, I kind of sympathize with Molly and her brother, because whenever my mom would leave for like the night to go somewhere, we'd always bust out the movies or shows she wouldn't allow us to watch and just secretly watch them, or we'd secretly go down the street and get chips or something to eat. And then we'd just get rid of the evidence by the time she came back.
Aha, I have a confession. Now I have blackmail.
This month. And Dr. Cohen said it's unsafe for you to live alone.
It's just a sprained wrist.
Maybe this time, but next time could be much worse.
If something happened to you, I couldn't live with myself. Also, could I sign your cast? I always thought that looked fun.
We just want what's best for you, Mom. Family takes care of family.
If it will make you feel better, I'll come.
Okay, it's go time, people.
Order too much. The Rangers are wrong.
Oh, God.
Get more, Pete. Let's get more.
Grandma Nin had a close call with that ball, but if we do our jobs right, it'll be our last.
Wait.
Sounded more menacing.
Nin is an angel on earth who must be protected at all costs. Stick to her like cheese on pizza. Great, now I want cheese pizza.
Consider us inseparable. Daryl, I love that pun so much. I am not so secretly jealous I did not come up with it first.
Here she is!
Sawadee-ka, Grandma!
Gary, I can help.
Off these go.
Let me get that for you.
I tossed the daffodils.
Don't make a fuss. Okay, you could make a little fuss. Why so few flowers for your beloved
Jeez.
mother-in-law, Peter?
I know it. More is always more, Pete. Of course.
Who wants a Dom-chan?
Ooh, what's that?
Nin, you're a saint. Group hug.
Welcome home, Mom. Don't worry, we'll make sure you're safe here. Can't breathe.
She looks so peaceful when she's asleep. She's just asleep, right?
Oh, no.
Maybe we should check her breathing with a screw.
Not dead, relax. Ooh.
Another fall! Oh, good thing I put all these pillows here.
I guess my nap is over.
Bits.
Okay.
Oh, my God.
Walk through. We got an upturned rug ahead. Remember, hug.
They're gonna coddle her. It's gonna blow up in their faces.
Here it is, Tom Kagai and La Mu. You could re-sprain your wrist. Here, let me. I'm not
Oh,
a
for crying
child.
out
I can
loud.
feed myself.
What? You don't have to. Family
She
takes
has
care
another
of things.
hand.
Now open up. Here comes the soup plane.
Treat her like a baby, for crying out loud.
Think of me as your chauffeur. Where to, lady?
I just want to go to the bathroom. A little privacy, please.
Of course, right.
Ugh.
Though, you know, a traditional gratuity.
I am not tipping you.
Nothing. Just have it. You know.
I think I finally got right about.
Oh, God.
Oh, Lord.
No, the other left. There you go.
Don't fall.
Your safety is incredible.
That was just the most active we've seen Scratch.
Runs, Daryl! Where are you?
Yeah.
Sorry, you need another ride in the bathroom?
I need a few items, but I am afraid to carry them with my delicate wrists.
Say no more. We'll get it for you.
I need a lemongrass chocolate candle. Not lemongrass, not chocolate. The two sent together. Important. The medieval classic, The Squire of Lisbon, in the original Portuguese. Also a Portuguese translation book. An antique clock with hand-painted fluting in silver leaf, not gold. And the most relaxing bath product that you can find.
The most relaxing. Pressure's on, Pete.
Clever girl.
Well, boy.
It's a fan smothering you. I get it, but I'm not like the rest of them. You and I, we just get each other. Yes?
It's nice to finally have someone treating me.
Whoa! Whoa! Watch that work floorboard! And you could have tripped!
Scratch. You know what we need?
Uh-huh.
Pizza. With all the toppings. Tacos, dumplings, everything.
Dumplings on pizza? Nin?
Everything
you
pizza.
depraved Genius! I'll be back in 11 minutes at 475 degrees.
Fools.
Then I invented the greatest pizza of all time. It's like a trip around the world. What in your mouth? This
Ooh,
part's
nice.
the Mediterranean, a lot of hummus. While this part, then
I want to try that pizza.
Back! Scratch?
We can't find Nin.
What?
Okay, everyone put on your accusatory eyes and put on your searching eyes.
She could be lost or hurt.
We're kidnapped by an unscrupulous gang of Grandma
Granny Stew.
I eat the loaf.
Really, people?
No, where she went?
Oh, God. Do they have a chip implanted in her?
Grandma, but
Ah, there we go.
Hey, that's my dog.
good afternoon.
Why is he looking in the ghost world? That's kind of disturbing.
Morbid.
She is very nimble for an old lady.
Very nimble.
Freedom! Oh. Oh.
Oh. Ow! I should not have taped my phone to a dog.
Meh.
Oh, is anyone there?
I've fallen and I can't get up.
Okay, bad news. Nin wasn't in the ghost world. But good news.
Isn't that good
Nin
news?
wasn't in the ghost world. So she's not,
Meh.
you know.
Hello?
We have Nin. Pack your bags and meet us at 212 Walnut Lane in 30 minutes.
That's not ominous.
Kidnappers! I didn't really think they were a thing! Why did I put that into the universe?
McGee's, roll out.
Got $24.18. Is that enough for a ransom?
Don't holding our grandma,
Derp.
Mom. Hamster.
Everyone, look where we are.
Senior Living Center.
Hmm.
Oh, yeah, girl.
Patty? Bobby? You kidnapped Grandma Nin?
What? No. We found her in the park.
Grandchildren installed this blood filter app. I don't know how to delete it.
Well, thank you all for finding my mom. Let's get you home where it's safe.
Oh,
and
jeez.
no,
I'm not going back there. You treated me like a child. I couldn't do anything for myself. So I escaped.
She has escaped.
But you were right about my dizzy spells. I took another fall and couldn't get up. I was all alone until my new friends showed up. They've got spacious rooms with privacy, on-call help if I need anything. Game nights, sports, a pool.
Oh, the few times they made that senior living home look good.
Seniors. I love my family, but I am not ready to give up my Nin-Dependance.
Oh, credits. Eek.
Kinda mad I didn't come up with that part.
You got two, Daryl. Don't be greedy.
I'm sorry, Mom.
Me too.
Sorry, Nin.
Sorry, Grandma Nin.
It was a flowers, wasn't it?
We were so focused on what you shouldn't be doing, we lost sight of what you can do.
Nin, you coming to senior Spencer?
Coming.
They grow up so fast.
They do, Mom.
They really do. And I see you at just a size.
Make good choices.
Ghost and Molly McGee.
Yeah, I can understand where Nin's coming from. I'd hate to be in that situation. I mean, I'd hate to be in an old person's home too, but sometimes you gotta do what's best for you.
Yeah, and I mean, at least like they showed, not all these senior places are round the clock, watch you like a hawk thing. They at least give you a little bit of distance there so you can still have independence, but they're nearby if you need them.
Heck, my great-grandmother was actually in a living facility in Florida where she had her own home and everything, and she just had them on speed dial in case she needed something. But other than that, she could just live on her own, she could drive and everything. So it really depends on what level of care you need. Because on the one hand, I understand their concern. Because it is scary when a grandparent or an older relative falls, because it makes you realize just how vulnerable they are and how easily they can get hurt. What could be like a small sprain for a regular adult can turn into a lifelong fracture and disability to an old person. Plus, if somebody has dizzy spells, that's especially concerning, especially if they're alone. So I can understand them getting a bit too involved in that way, because you never know. But on the other hand, yeah, it was overkill having them move in, especially given their tendency to just overprotect and overcomplicate everything and just smother with all their affection. It's like coming from a good place, but not the right execution. And I mean, they should honestly be lucky that they have an older relative that has that level of independence, because I know people that have to take care of their older relatives like round the clock. Like they have to do everything, like, you know, feed them, change them, whatever. They have no lives outside of taking care of this person. So yeah, they should be glad that she at least is able to take care of herself for the majority.
Yeah. But on the other hand, I'm not sure exactly where Nin was living before, but it's far enough that they can't just go over and see her.
Well, they said that they moved to LA originally. She was probably like, you know, on the West Coast by
Point
herself.
is, you would need to take quite some time to get there, or,
Exactly.
she'd have to take a lot of time to get to them. And it's like, God forbid something happens and they're not there immediately.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, like I remember having lived 2-3 states away from my grandparents. I had my grandmother living in New York. I had my grandfather living in Connecticut. It's not incredibly far, but it's a trek.
Yeah, and like, especially if they fall, like, time is essential. That's why that whole, what was that thing, like the life lock thing?
I've fallen and I can't get up.
Yeah, that's why that was such a thing, so that way, if they were by themselves, they can get immediate help. Like, I know we all make fun of that because of how overdramatic it was, but the point is, it's essential.
It got your attention for,
Yeah, and I mean, even if they live close by, they still will need care and stuff. Like, my grandfather, for the most part, was fine living with my grandmother. But after she passed, he had trouble taking care of himself because he lost his sense of smell, so he couldn't smell when his food went bad. He started to get Alzheimer's, so he would actually forget groceries, like, in his car. He would forget to feed himself and everything. So, like, he could theoretically still live on his own, but stuff like that, if you're not there to monitor, it could eventually escalate into something worse. So sometimes, in that case, yeah, you need someone in a living facility, at least for their own good.
When my dad's mom passed and my grandfather was on his own, he had always wanted to go to the Masonic home, like, his whole life. Eventually we were able to, get him into a senior care facility there where he had his own apartment. Same with my mother's mother. We got her into a Jewish home where she nearly set the place on fire cooking bacon.
You can imagine why she got kicked out of that place.
I don't think she got kicked out, but...
At least heavily chastised. Yeah, my one great-grandmother was definitely a lot like Nin. Like, she was a tough old lady. She was highly independent. Like, she never learned to drive, but she never relied on people to drive her places. She walked everywhere. She took buses or whatever. She was totally independent. It wasn't until, like, in her late 80s when she, like I said, fell and got hurt that we had no choice but to put her in a home. But dear God, did she complain about it. She's looking at everyone and is like, oh, everyone's so old and fat and sick. It's like, what's wrong with them? They can't even go to the bathroom by themselves. Yeah, I kind of understand that, and I personally would hate to be in one of those homes because, I like my independence, and I'd hate to share a life facility with other grumpy old people. And plus, I saw some of the places she stayed at, and like, ugh. Some old people homes just should not be homes. If anything, they're just like babysitting services. But if you find the right one, it could be a nice way to live out the rest of your days. That's what Florida's for. In the first episode, like I said, it was okay. I like the whole reference to, like, scary shark movies and stuff and how they really shouldn't be vilified because, sharks are essential to the ecosystem and they've been around millions of years and whatnot. I still just thought the whole thing was stupid how it took them that long to realize that Scratch can control the ghost shark. But now that he can, they have a new ally. And he's so cute. So yeah, it was okay episodes overall. What's the next one?
Next time, we got, Father Like Libby and Dance Dad Revolution.
So we got father-focused episode. Yeah, I heard a lot about this one already, and I heard there's a lot of feels in it, because I know it pertains to Libby's dad, who we've yet to meet, although we've been under the assumption that either A, he's deceased, or B, her parents are divorced, given that he didn't even show up at her bat mitzvah. But I assume there's a reason for that, and from what I heard, it's pretty heavy-handed. So until next time, when we learn all about fathers in the world of Molly McGee, I'm Kat MacBerrie.
I'm Doug MacBerrie.
And we're gonna need a bigger boat.
We're gonna need a boat.
And put all these shitty shark movies in. Because dear God, there's so many! I can't list how many there are. Watch out for ghost sharks. They eat you in the bath.